Okay guys, hopefully you can help me figure out what I'm doing wrong. Pretty simple setup here. Got logic here, I've got a controller MPK249 here, but I'm having a problem with automation. So I'm just going to show you what I've been doing, and I've probably been doing something wrong, but this way you can see exactly how I set this up, and then hopefully you can tell me what I did that was stupid. Alright, so first, we got just a new track for this. I'm going to open up an instance of Kontakt here, multi-output, 16 stereos, great. I'm going to hit create, and there it is. We got it in our little channel here. So let's just go. If we come down to our input, we can see that Kontakt is right here, and there we go. We got Kontakt loaded up. So for now, I'm just going to grab something that I can load in. Here's some ADO stuff. Here we're just going to start just loading in. I'll load like 4 things in there. All right, so now we've got Kontakt, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different instrument patches loaded here. So the next thing I would typically do is I would go and basically put all my outputs, so batch functions here, and I'm going to create one individual channel for each loaded instrument. Okay, and so then there's that, so I'm just going to slide that over here for right now. And then on my logic window, I would normally go to mixing at this point, and I would come down into here, and where I've got my little aux button here, and I would basically make several more tracks for each instance of Kontakt. And then what I would do, is I'm going to have to set this down for a second. I'd highlight them. There we go. Sorry. I'd highlight them all. I'd right-click and basically create a new track. So now I have 4 tracks up here, and they're all still routed to those channels. So if I check my MIDI over here, it's out for MIDI channel 1. This one's channel 2, channel 3, channel 4. Okay, so basically at this point, if I pick a different channel, I can play, and then with each one, they're all basically making the right, they're all going to the right thing. They're all controlled. But if I wanted to do automation, that's kind of where I get into trouble. So for example, if I come over here and I want to automate like, just high. If I want to get some high and I automate and I put it on this until, okay, well it shows up here in Kontakt that it's there. So then if I came over here and checked this first instrument, went to my automation, and I go to Kontakt, here at the very bottom, where is it? There it is. You can see like it shows up and I can select it and automate it. But that's because it's in track 1 where my instance of Kontakt is loaded. If I select track 2, let's get out of automation for a second. There you go. If I select track 2, you can see how it's kind of grayed out. It just says Kontakt, this is the channel output that it's going to. But if I come over here and let's make sure we're on here, second instance of Kontakt, and I want to we'll grab the dynamics. And so I grab this automation, drag it over here to that, and it shows up here in Kontakt that it's there. But when I come over here and I go to my automation mode here, I can't route it to a controller or anything because it doesn't show any instance of Kontakt here. It doesn't show any way to get to that. However, if I go back to track 1 and I go to Kontakt, the automation does show up down here under a controllable thing, but it's supposed to be going to the second instrument, and it shows up only in the first instrument. So I can't route the controllers at all. And if I try to just basically right click on this and then learn automation and I just start turning my controller, what I'm going to get is the little pinwheel of death here before too long, because it shows up that it's over there, but it's still only showing it in track 1, even though I'm trying to control 2, if that makes sense. See, it still doesn't show up, even though I'm just turning the knob. It didn't show up on this channel. So I cannot figure out how to map automations with multi-timbral Kontakt uses. And I'm really hoping you guys can tell me what the heck I'm doing wrong. Thanks.